Hello, 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 hola, bonjour, bon nuit, even. Um, Guten night. I don't know. What? Guten Tag. There we go. Um, Buongiorno. How's it going? How are you? Hope you're well. Welcome to the Hobby Corner. My name's Kev, and it's a nice chill night tonight. Uh, Not just in temperature, but also in atmosphere. I think. Let me know in the chat what you've been up to. How was your weekend? Um, what you've been doing, hobby or otherwise, and all that great stuff. I want to know. And yeah, let's have a nice little catch up, shall we? And my birthday on Monday, so I'm the grand old age of 37. Just double checking. It's fine. I'm finally getting to that age where I'm like, hang on, is that right? Yeah. So basically middle aged. But yeah, it's all right. Can't complain. Saw the family on the weekend, which was nice. Got to hang out with my gran and my mum, and even saw my cousins, which was nice. So and I had a massive Chinese dinner as well, which was great. A nice chill day yesterday. Not yesterday, on Monday. Then after picked the kids up from school, we went to Rush, which is a trampoline park. It's got like a obstacle course and like dodgeball and like five-a-side football, and it's got this thing, like where you stand on the little podiums and you have the two arms spin around. You got to jump over one and duck under the other. Oh, absolutely knackered after all of that. Yeah, a succulent Chinese meal. Yeah, we go. But yeah, thank you very much. I didn't notice the. Wait, did you throw up? Oh, I missed it. Sorry, I ain't got my headphones turned up. There we go. Should be able to hear it now. Um, I'm gonna have to check to see if you threw up a notification. Did you throw up a notification? Sorry, I got distracted talking about myself, of course, because I'm so self-important, obviously, and it's all about me. Ah, dear. It doesn't get better then. It won't get any better. For those who are just like cursorily stopping by, it's not going to get any better. Oh, got followed by Alien Forge. Nice. Didn't see that before. Oh, okay. No. Oh, you 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 gave him the the link to the video. Excellent. Heck veggies. All right, I've all caught up now. That's all right. So yeah, for those who don't know, there's this old sketch from many years ago, where they were taking the mick out of people from the Isle of Man, and they're like, they live in a caravan, and they're like proper backwards people. And one of our good viewers, our regulars, Underhive Hero, is from said Isle of Man. So yeah, How about it? So I keep seeing a succulent Chinese meal in the chat, and it's just throwing me for a loop right now. It's someone throw some messages in there just to move it along, please. Oh my god. You would arrest the man while he's enjoying a succulent Chinese meal. I snorted. There we go. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Anyways, so let me know what you lot are working on. Currently, I'm working on an actual commission, a 3D printing commission, no less. And I think, I mean, you get the idea of what it might or might not be, but I think I overdid it on the supports because I was that determined to make sure that it came out flawlessly. I kind of went overboard with the supports, and it actually caused more damage than it helped. I mean, some bits are so thick with supports. Look, it should never be that solid, ever. That's outrageous, right? And so the whole point of supports is that they're flexible, so that you could peel them away. It's pretty solid there, and that wasn't even on a high. That was on quite a low exposure rate as well. So, like, you know, it's not supposed to be so solid. It's supposed to be flimsy. You know, like his is like from the same thing. You can see how like bendy and easy to flex that is. That's how it should be. Strong enough to hold the bits in place while they're being stuck together over and over, but that's just ridiculous. So I'm trying to save what I can, fix what I can, and hopefully I won't have to reprint anything. But you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? So I don't know if this person that I'm doing it for wants to have it like revealed, or if they don't mind it being told. So I'm not going to give much on the details of what it is, but it's going to be the trophies for the annual YouTuber tournament that I go to down in Southampton. At Idic Beers, you know, Mr. Idic Beer Nick of Necrons and More, for the Dominion War. So he asked if I could print some bits out for him, so that, you know, he could have these custom trophies made, which is quite nice. But yeah, I really overbaked it. Oh my god. See, this is not pleasing at all to peel away. It's frightening. So that needs to be ever so carefully, with a knife, it needs to be ever so carefully pried away, piece by piece. Then I need to file it all down, glue the bits back together that are broken, and, you know, so on and so forth. I need to think flat. That's not flat. That's outrageous. A succulent Chinese meal. You would arrest a man while he enjoys a succulent Chinese meal. This is an outrage. A scandal. Anyways. Let's get back to what we were doing, which is building stuff. So I haven't sat down at this desk to really continue the hobby that I have been doing, because of course that came across my desk, and even though there's no immediate like rush for it because it's in August, I just wanted to get it done and out the way and sent out, so it's not something that's hanging over my mind. You know what I mean? Don't start with the wafer thin mint. Go on, it is but a wafer thin mint. Oh, right. Anyways, so let's continue with what we got on our table. Now, if you were tuning in last week, you would remember that I had found the bits that I needed, so that I could finally finish these Terminators the way I wanted to have them set up, because these were the easy to build ones. But the issue with the easy to build ones was I didn't want a second squad of 5 with an auto cannon, and I had a multi-part kit previous to that, but I had no expectation of getting this easy to build kit, which only has the auto cannon. So I was like, second weapon choice, like heavy weapon choice I wanted was that. So a lot of fiddling around to get arms to work. This one has just got like a custom shoulder because sod it, you know. But I mean, it's all the Crux Terminatus, so it counts. It counts. Anyway, so but yeah, look, he's got rockets. Woo! So that'll do. Of course, it's got the Emperor's Champion that we did, and of course, this fun little conversion. It's a very small conversion, but we had this chainsword left over from the multi-part captain kit. So I was like, got this dude with a sword. I want him with a chainsword. So he has a chainsword. So that is that over there. And then we've been building Eldari. So those pesky Eldar doing what they do and being annoying. So we've got this aiming dude. We've got squad sergeant. We got seer. We've got this thing. I actually saw the issue in WH Smith for this, and I was umming and ahhing about whether or not I should get a second one, and I thought, nah, can't be asked. You know what I mean? Because I'd have to build it, paint it. I don't want to be bothered with that. So, got to finish these up. They are defenders, so they're going to be armed with the shuriken catapults, these things. And then I am going to do the star challenge.
And his name is John C.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to do the star cannon for that. Starburst cannon, I don't know what bloody hell it's called, but something like that. I think it's that one. Or maybe it's that one. Either which way. It's the best suited one for this unit composition. I've also been reading up, and there is an option in the actual codex for them to have the Wraith Lord with 2 of these. So I'm gonna carefully cut this little fin off, glue the second one on, which of course I'll get from this because I'm not using the Bright Lance for the weapons platform. Bosh, pop it on there, job done. Easy peasy lemon chill. Have I seen the news? Which part of the news? Because as you know, you see a lot, you hear a lot. You also don't see a lot and don't hear a lot, you know. So wrestling. No, I haven't heard the news about wrestling. I can honestly say that. Ah. Just didn't give me my tea. What about Cena? Let me have a look online. What's this? What is going on here? WWE legend John Cena earns unlikely record as he shocks with evil heel turn. Ah? Hey, all. How you doing, man? Hope you're well, Mr. Firehammer. With a hope and a prayer, dude. I overdid it with the supports on them because I was, I did one print and it came out a bit sketchy, so I went a bit crazy with the supports, and it's not much flex in it, and the exposure is not high, so I've been having bits break off. So glue, glue, glue. I hope you're well, man. How you been? What you been up to? He turned heel. He's a bad guy now for the first time in like 20 years. Ah, okay. To be honest, I wasn't even sure he was still doing it. Soak in hot water. That is a good idea, actually. I forgot about that. Look at this. Look at that wall of supports. Like, it doesn't really flex that way. You know what I mean? Like, that was for the back of a base, though. That was more or less supporting the back of that, because I wanted it flat. Now I've got lots of potholes on it, which isn't a problem. It's going to be glued down on a plinth. But I didn't want it to be wavy, and I get that a lot on the flat bits. So I did this at 90-degree angle like that, and then of course had the supports up on that. But yeah, like I said, went a bit crazy on it. But appreciate the reminder about hot water. Who would have funked it? Along with The Rock and Kid Cody, the champion in his winky, he'd announced last year that this year, 2025, was his final full-time run in ring, and he'd retire after it. I should think so, because the dude's been doing it for a long time. 20 years is a long time. I can't believe it's been 20 years. You know what I mean? That's insanity. Absolute insanity. Where's the time gone, eh? We're getting old, man. We're getting old. Ah, fuck. Right, I don't know how these are paired off. Oh, wow. Okay, random numbers. Cool. Where's the... There it is. See, look, Mr. Faux Hammer, you already missed the bit where we talked about the 3D print. Now it's just back on Warhammer. We'll get back to the 3D printing sooner or later. I know it's like crack for you, man. Like we're stuck with the plastic crack. You're there rubbing like fresh resin all over your skin. Don't do that, actually, kids, because it is severely irritable for your skin, and you end up scratching and peeling away your skin. So don't do that. Mr. Faux Hammer will tell you. So yeah, what was it? 44. No. What's that? That's from the 90. What the heck is 4 and 4? Bruh. Where's the... Oh, there it is. It's on that side. Okay, right. It's good to know what the pairs are. So we got a 41 and a 42. Oh, I think he's run off already. He is a very busy boy. 44 and 45. .45 one is a grenade throwing arm, I think. Where are you? Is it on the other sprue? It is not. Because it's right in front of my face. Oh. Bosh. There we go. Next. 54, 55. $66 and 67. Oh, now you're just jumping around on numbers. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you absolute bastard. 71, 72. Bastard. What was that? As Herbert the pervert from Family Guy. No way. Oh my days. For real? Sonny. Like that. She's got eyes of the bluest skies. If they start to break, I'd hate to look into his eyes and see an ounce of pain. Hope you feel better, boy. Like that. Oh dear. His hair reminds me of a one-day place. As oh my god. Ah dear. I couldn't finish it. Uh, now and then when I see his face, he takes me away to a special place. If I stare too long, I'll probably break down and cry. Is that enough, mate? Is that enough for you? I think I've butchered both the role of Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy and also the song from Guns N' Roses. Oh, sweet child of mine. All right. Bastard. Bastard. All right. It is not there. And it's definitely not on that one. That's just heads. So I'm definitely just being blind. Well, that's the 71. So there's got to be a 70 knocking about. Or, well, no, I do believe it because you're like my number one fan. Isn't it? Oh, shit. God damn it. Is that it? No. That's not it. Is that it? No. What in tarnations? Oh, by the way, brand new series of Daredevil, Born Again, Disney Plus. First 2 episodes are available to watch, and yeah, I like. I can see the direction it's heading, and yeah, I like. Don't waste points on stupid sound alerts when humiliation is right there. Thank you so much.
Oh, hot. Want to touch the hiney?
Thanks, Underhive. I don't think Underhive has got the patience to wait for it. Oh, by the way, did I tell you about the fact that I had one live stream flag up because of the Ultramarine saxophone thing? Because the song itself, I think it was just played too loudly, and so it was like a clear violation or something like that. It shouldn't have been that loud, and you should still be able to hear me over it or something. But either way, yeah, it got flagged up, and I had to challenge it. I don't even know if it actually did it. Did it? Didn't it? I don't know. Let's check if that got resolved. I don't check up on these because I'm not really making any money on these live streams, to be honest. Especially on YouTube, like pennies, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it went through. Yeah, it went through. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's such a stupid thing, and like I had to challenge it, just say, look, it's from this meme thing, you know, like I'm not ripping anything. Thank you. Hi, nice and hot. Thank you. Everybody say thank. Thank you, Mrs. Hobby Corner. And you know you can't ask that while I'm live. That's just outrageous, and they will pick up on it and just rip me to shreds with that. So thank you. Stop saying that. Context. She made a withdrawal from Vinted, and she's asking if it cleared into the bank account or whatnot. Whatever. No. Are you sure it's my account? Okay. That's Crab Brave, isn't it? I have no idea what you're talking about. You do it for the love and adoration of the fans. Exactly. Lady Kev. Someone called you Lady Kev. Yeah, you're someone now. I only say that just to protect your identity. Hot. What's in here? Hey, Flame Boy. I think I had a few of those. I was looking for them and I couldn't find more. So, you know. The saxophone thing is the same music as Crab Brave. That's the name of it. Okay. Well, whatever it is, it got flagged up. That's an honor to some. Better than baking her the lady corner. Making her the lady corner. Oh, that would be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Actually. 83, 82. 83, 82. Where you at now? Yeah, let us scamp. Yeah, we scamp. Yeah, we'll do one more of those. Why not? And 82 is there. Bosh. Whoop. And then, last one is 9900. So, I've got my little shopping list of car parts. Tomorrow, my mate is coming over after work. It's very nice of him. And we are going to lift the car, and we are going to work fastidiously on it. So we found a way of replacing the shock absorber on the rear wheel without having to actually remove the wheel and the brake pads and all of that. So that's cool. We just need access into the boot to do a nut, and then there's one bolt, and you just slide it out from down the middle of the spring. So that's cool. The CV boots, I just bit the bullet and ordered, and I got them actually for a reasonable price, but I ordered the split ones. So typically, the CV boot goes on the so you got the transmission shaft right on the front axle, and it goes into your front wheels essentially, and you got these bearings which sort of sit behind the brake disc. Normally, you'd have to remove all of that, pull the shaft out, cut the old one off, clean it all, and then you have to stretch and slide it over because it's slightly elasticated, but stretch and slide it over the entire bearing assembly before you could then tie, stuff it full of grease and tie it off. That's a whole bloody nightmare. I got the split ones, which literally you just cut the old one off, clear out what you can, and then just wrap the new one around, stuff it with grease, and then tie it off. So much hassle just saved by that. So much time as well. So boom, that'll be done. And then what else was it that needed to be done? The brake pads, because they're a bit low. Easy enough. And then the rear, what was it? It was the handbrake. The handbrake was less than 50% effective, which meant that it wasn't stopping the wheel from moving at the back. So we need to figure out if it's a brake pad thing, or if it's a case that it's loosened up, or if it's seized slightly, we can loosen that up and just whack it and grease it up or whatever. So yeah, that's going to be fun. That's the bit I think is going to take the longest. But yeah, the fact that we can just slide out the suspension, the shock absorber, from the suspension assembly is such a saver of hassle and money and time, because if we couldn't just slide it out, like I said, we'd have to take the wheel off, the brakes off, then we would have to take the entire suspension assembly out, and then we'd have to clamp the springs, and then get the thing out, and of course the drop links, which help stabilize everything by linking the chassis to the anti-roll bar. They most likely have to be replaced as well, because the nuts on them, they rust up like crazy, and you always have a bloody Allen key screw on it, which is just such a fucking shit design. But you got to stick an Allen key into the screw so that you can then use a wrench to unscrew the bolt. Stupid. The nut, and it's just stupid. Absolutely fucking So because they always round off, they get rusty and they round off like crazy. So the fact I don't have to replace that, amazing. You know what I mean? Ketchup, fridge or cupboard? Ketchup. Personally, I'll put it in the fridge. You can put it in the cupboard, because it's vinegar based, so it's it keeps in the cupboard. But I put it in the fridge because I like my sauces cool. So if the food's too hot, it helps add a little bit of relief. It's personal preference, really. Also, I used to work in a chain of sandwich shops. Don't know if you've heard about it, but they're known for making submarine sandwiches. And all of the sauces were kept refrigerated once they were open. So there you have it. Improv the pitch meeting for blue raspberry flavor pop. Don't need to. We already got blue raspberry flavor pop, don't we? Panda pops. Remember that? Panda pops were banging. That might be a millennial thing, though. But we used to be able to buy Panda Pops at break time from the cafeteria, and it was great. But some morons were so lazy they couldn't be asked to put the bloody bottles in the bin, and the litter started building, and so the school banned them, and that was the end of that. But what made them so great was the fact that it was this little bottle of of tasty, refreshing pop of many flavors, and it was cheap. It was like 30p. It was great. No, it was like 20p even. Perfect little thirst quencher. Boom. So, once I get the card done and it's MOT'd, if it passes the MOT, then I can safely book the hotel ticket. But I'm not. I know it's probably going to cost me a few quid more as more people book it up. That's usually what happens with the hotel prices, annoyingly. But I don't want to risk, not being able to go and forking out 50-60 quid for a bloody night in a hotel and not be able to go. Though actually, my gate pass does allow me to go all the way up to Birmingham. So like, I'd only need to pay for the cross-country rail from Birmingham to Sheffield. That's a bonus. That's a long time on trains. I can't be asked for that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right, I'm going to leave this one because it's coming out a bit too thick and goopy. I'm going to use this new one. It costs how much? I'll be honest though, it lasts bloody ages. Okay, let's give the nozzle a go. Let's see if it actually fucking does the job. Ah, it's already leaked. Ah. Wanker. Alright. It's really bloody liquidy. Wow. It's been so long since I had a new bottle, I forgot like how loosey-goosey it is. But as loosey-goosey as it is, it's still got the higher viscosity. So you know, that's why I keep buying it. It's the viscosity of it. It helps hold things in place. I did try and get some Tamiya extra thin though. Whoops. For the capillary action, but they didn't have any, and I wasn't going to go to another shop. So that was that. Been wearing the hat the whole time. I have just been like that. Da, 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 da. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. Try and hide it. I'm sure there's one or two Billy Joel fans out there. I did the reverse Ash Ketchum and it threw you. Plastic glue. I choose you. Or whatever it's called. What is it called? Polyethylene or something like that. Oh, may cause drowsiness or dizziness. Yeah, that's pretty much how most of us spend our time against Workshop. That's pretty much where all our nostalgia comes from. It's the hit of that as soon as you walked into the shop. Yeah, but keep away from heat. Not near any sparks, open flames, or other ignition sources. No smoking. Avoid breathing vapors, fume. Use only outdoors or in a well-ventilated area. Ha! If inhaled, remove victim to remove victim. Remove victim to fresh air and keep at rest in a position comfortable for breathing. Call a poison center if you feel unwell. Dispose of contents container in accordance with national regulations. Wow. And that's why they don't put it in a magazine. For someone who didn't start a fire, sure spends a lot of time denying it. That's very true. That is very true. The lyrics should be, I didn't start the fire. I didn't start the fire. I just bent over when the candle was lit. Yes, I know. That's a fart joke. Ha 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 ha. We might have an adult rating for our live streams, but doesn't mean our humor is, or a maturity level. Don't know what you're doing with your candles. Well, not up the bum bum. Ah. Dude, come on. My bloody Tashnee's trimming again. It's going wild. It keeps Keep getting that random hair just go boing up into my nose. It's like, fuck off. That's what you thought. You disgusting, naughty boy. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. Do you really like it? Is it wicked? No, it's fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. It's fiddly like this. Do you really like it? Is it wicked? No, it's fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. It's fiddly like that. Ah, well, this one was buggered. Stupid. Let's just wipe off what we can. Save the contact points. Look at it, it's just dripping away. This is why I get rid of it. This is why I get rid of the nozzle. It just keeps dripping and dripping. Right. Taking the lid off. I'm going to squeeze. Put the lid on. Now, release. There we go. Okay. Retired. How you doing? Hope you're well. What have you been up to? Fiddly bastard thing. There we go. Done. Boom. Next one. Wanker thing. Oh, did he disappear? Yeah, it's probably put off by the Eldari as well. I don't blame him. One look at Eldar and you just think, ah, fuck it. Hold, hold, hold. Ah, fuck's sake. Alright, met the join. Slide it up into place. That's another thing as well, is with viscosity of this glue as it is. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it means you can, like, it takes a moment to set, so you got a chance to move things into right position. You can't do that with some other plastic glues, you know, they sort of set too quick. Emperor's Children Army box. Never. How dare you? How dare you even suggest such a thing? They look banging, but I won't do it on principle. It wouldn't be interesting if, you know, Combat Patrol, if it proved to be as popular as the Imperium magazine did, and they decided to extend it. Wouldn't it be interesting if that was the faction they chose? You know what I mean? But maybe they might just do, what would even be better is if they did like an extra single miniature for each of the factions. That'd be better, I think. Could do the lion. But you don't have Dark Angels in this collection. You have Ultramarines, so probably would do Gilliman. They've done Gilliman before. Ivrain for the Eldar. You've got Abaddon for the Chaos factions. Are they doing? They're not doing Gazgul for thing, but they could do Gazgul for the Orcs. feel like that would be... Yvrain would be 1 issue. Gilliman would be over 2. Gazgul would be over 2. That's 5 issues already gone. You wasn't gonna either. You are. Don't lie. So excited and nervous for Chaos. Some of the demons and demon engine choices for Emperor's Children make me nervous for the kiddos' Death Guard. I just bashed 2 Hellbrutes and 20 cultists. I don't want to lose the extra 400 points again. Ay, ay, ay. I'm sure you'll be alright though. You'll all be alright on the night. That's only if you're playing like in official, you know, like tournament situations. That's when you got to worry about that. But if you're doing a private game, like you can just house rule it. And there's nothing to say that you have to play the newest edition of 40k either. There's plenty of people who stayed on 8th edition or 6th edition, 10th edition is the one we're on now, isn't it? I think. It's not always for everyone. Ah! Oh, there's the arm. I thought I lost it. There we go. There we go. Got it in place. What was it? I wasn't gonna... Honest, I feel the Noise Marines are over-designed. Really? But I got one at 50% off, so... If I lose them, they are becoming walking demon princes and poxwalkers. Excellent. Worst 40k edition, 2nd. Yeah? I don't know, I didn't really play 2nd edition, so I can't say. What was so bad about it, in your opinion? Ironically, the Noise Marines, I feel, didn't need winky banners. Really? Emperor Children are all about the winky banners. What are you on about, mate? Got winky banners for days! For days! Doesn't have the depth and charm of Rogue Trader and lacks the simplicity of later editions. Ah, well, yeah, no, that makes sense. They were definitely going in a different direction. And you know, it's like I feel like game design is very much like making pancakes. You always throw the first try out, you know, and you just keep going from there, and just hope you don't run out of pancake batter before you get it right. You know what I mean? Not on a model with huge guns and power packs that are meant to be a focal point, and then bam, hiding behind the sonic weapon, big dangle. Dingle dangle. Shop bought pancakes, I'm telling you, is the way forward. They're not the same, dude. They taste weird. The texture's weird. It's not the same. Oh, anyone who calls a pancake a crepe needs a schlep. You know what I'm saying? You need a schlep. Pancakes are bloody crap. Jesus Christ. Bum, bum, bum. Sometimes you just need the right tool for the right job, and that is it. Rosemary should look like 80s cock rock band members in Power Armor. Pre-done pancakes, Ray-Ban, or whatever the brand. Never know. They do American style and UK style thinner ones. Your pancakes came in kit form: milk, eggs, flour. Amazing. Well done. I don't know the words that are being typed by you, dude. It's some weird Isle of Man way of communicating, I think. The veil has been dropped, and now you're revealing your true nature, which is incoherent jibber jabber. All Noise Marines should look like Ronnie James Dio. Fuck the Space Marine. Yes. With a little bit of Spinal Tap thrown in. And yes, I'm aware who Spinal Tap are. I'm aware it's not an actual real band. I don't care. They still embodied many of the different styles of the bands of that era and mishmashed them. If we could plastic card and green stuff for one, I'm sure. Yeah, but it would take him like 6 years to do it. By the way, he's replying to my videos and memes I'm sending him. So he is about. He's just not catching the live streams. I haven't asked why. Because you know, he might have some personal stuff going on, so I don't want to push. But yeah, it's definitely different not having him in the chat, isn't it? Ah! Stay with me, stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Yeah, that was all the notes hit on my octave. That works. Shakespeare's Sister, 92. Have you messaged him lately, Void? Oh, right. Swap the bodies on that one, I think. last one. Huzzah. And then we get to do the weapons platform. And there we go. Alright. Get fucking wrecked. Right, not gonna need that sprue right now. Not gonna need anything from that. If Leia could go back in time and sabotage Anakin's pod racer, do you think she would? Huh. Well, if she did, like, to the extent that he doesn't win the race, or to the extent that he is mutilated or even killed in the ensuing accident. What are we thinking here? How far are we going on this thought experiment? If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. So he doesn't win the race and thus isn't freed to become a Padawan. I think the Qui-Gon Jinn would have found a way to make it happen. So I don't think it would ever be a case of would he be freed. I think it's very much a case of he would have got him the F out of there. So that would have been a thing. Maybe a bounty would be put on him. Leia brings balance to the Force and didn't kill herself when the plans were discovered. So no, she wouldn't. That's one way to think of it. P.S. On the topic of Anakin, I'm meeting him in May. Ah, nice. May 3rd. Ah, lame. There's a reason she goes by General after Rebellion starts. I read today that the cast of Ashoka are at Liverpool Comic Con. Oh, very nice. Costing a metric load of credits, but totally worth it. Wow, jinkies. Is that for the meet and greet where you like get to get a picture with them and have like 30 seconds of conversation? That's a shame, isn't it? He got announced tonight at 7. By 9:30, every option sold out. He was 150 for a pick, 160 to sign, and 8x10. Bloody hell. Spoke to Asmodee on Monday. They refused to confirm whether the Vader Ahsoka module would be available outside US conventions. Hey. 190 to sign Funko or poster, 260 plus to sign helmet or saber. Wow, it just scales up, doesn't it? trying to get their slice of the pie, because they know, like, you're gonna get eBayers like going crazy and just like get all the stuff signed up, flog it all. And nerds eat that stuff up, don't they? He says as he's nerding. You right there? You come to bed early tonight. 10:30. You're not normally in bed until after 11. Still catching up on you. Have you been taking your iron tabs? You should. Wind your body on the left hand side. Wind your body on the left hand side. Every option though at those price brackets sold, gone, nada, nothing left. Guy jumped on and bought at 7ish before visiting my grams. Fair enough. The price of some of these is charged for an autograph. They should offer a handy yeah, that's a bonus. Nice. Thanks for hitting the bot as well. The name of that bot was Padded Burlesque, no less. Bloody hell. It's their agents setting prices so they get a good cut to dealing with us. Well, yeah, that as well. Their time isn't free after all. Usually report them as ban evading 2. You're actually the same. Yes. Get rid of those spammy bots, man. They spoil the immersion of the experience that is. What? Hydrate. I'm all out of tea, but I do have a backup beverage. Wow. Can't even open my own bowl. I think the fumes have gotten to me. I do tighten the bowls quite tight. So. Drown in your cold tea. Wow. That's rude, and there's none anyway, so. But that's rude. Tell me to drown in it. Wow. I would never. And let's face it, I mean, like, you're on a little isle in the Irish Sea. You're closer to that happening than me, so be careful, man. It's dangerous out there. That'll do. Busy pop before bed. Are you mad? Yes, I am. Is it because your tea is too shallow? Half a cup of kind of brew, is it? No, it's not that at all. I just finished it for a change. Before it got cold. I was determined. Oh, maybe it's that way around. Ha. Now this is where some people go, oh, shouldn't you just like magnetize? Nah, shut up. I'm not gonna magnetize. That's ridiculous. I got magnets though, no? Huh? Though you know. I didn't say dodo. Did I do? I didn't do. I didn't do. But did I do? I didn't do. But did I do? But I didn't do. You get me there. Beautiful. Wind your body to the left hand side. Wind your body to the left hand side. You know what song I'm singing, right? So you. Good. At least you get a proper cuppa. At least you won't get parched. Unlike the Samish debacle. It's still right now. She's lying in bed right near me, dude. You know the song I'm on about, but you just don't know the
Oh,
name.
hot. Want to touch the hiney.
That's a clip from an old Adam Sandler movie. I think it's, was it Billy Madison? And you know, he's like So hot, want to touch the hiney. Arr. Master Mouse, how you doing? Hope you're well. Considering everything we found out about Tatooine since 77, it's shocking Luke grew up such a naive twink. That is true. Eldar waifus. Yeah, there you go. Is that waifu-y enough for you? Some boob armor. You're welcome. Save that to your wank bank. You weirdo. Now, look, we got all these pouches and stuff. I'm not even gonna bother. Why? They don't need it. This final step is optional. You can choose whether to add these parts to your models or not. And I'm not. So there's no point. Hydra again. Luke is definitely action hero crossed with pretty princess. Action hero crossed with something. Burst trap activated. Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry, Han. Nope. Right, so let me just double check that people actually do this. Eldari, Wraith Lord. Weapons. Bosh. Dee 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 ding ding. Here is a picture. In a Wraith Lord kit, you have the option to have it holding a Bright Lance instead of the Ghost Glaive. However, on the index card it says you may equip it with the sword and up to 2 other large weapons. For this implies if I have it holding Bright Lance, I can only select one other large weapon and shoulder mounts. Huh. The rules don't say you can do that. WYSIWYG means that the model needs to match the rules, not the other way around. If you're looking to model with an eye towards looks, try gluing the sword to the hip. Let's have a look at this option. Interesting. Went for the Bright Lance and then another weapon, and then the other one's got a Bright Lance and another weapon. Huh. Ghost Glaive is hanging off the hip. Double catapult I ripped off and made double flamer. Lances are one shoulder, one held. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Double Bright Lance. You might have acquired more nids. Oh, dude, there's no saving your soul, man. No saving your soul. All right. Christmas box from a couple of years ago. Hive Tyrant, Hive Guard, Stealers, and Gargoyles, and Prospects. 2 boxes of Vault Gaunts, 150 quid. Jesus. Dude. That's insane. Alright, that cut away quite smoothly. I wonder if I can try and cut the groove back in. That will give it a bit more rigidity when I glue it on. But if not, I don't think it'll be the end of the world. Alright, Master Mouse, why do you always come on so late? Right, why don't you come earlier? And you got it delivered to your work because you don't drive. You couldn't get it delivered to your home. Hey Phil, how's it going? Oi, oi, Savaloy. I think that's enough. Scratch it up for a little extra texture. I think I'm just going to have to shave this down a little. A bit more. Oh, that'll do. So the gap's not long enough. Sorry to hear that, dude. You're basically a fixture at Shellcon. Yeah. Yeah, he's rebranded, hasn't he? There's a lot of changes going on. That'll be good enough. What's your thoughts on it? Oh, yes. I did get it to fit in. Ah, nice. I managed to soften up the plastic enough. Thanks to the melting properties of that plastic glue. And it slid right in. Give it extra dexterity. Dexterity? Durability. There we go. Look, it's twin link now. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Someone would definitely buy that now. I'd buy that for $1. That's the soundbite I need, right? I'd buy that for $1. Oh, the DAC. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's only possible to do that when you've got the Defender's sprue, because the Wraith Lord sprue itself comes with options but no doubles of the weapons. So you know, you do the weapons platform with the alternative, and then you can double up on the Bright Lances on that, and that's how you get around that. Bosh. These last few things have been TCG stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably going for more sort of time accessible stuff, you know what I mean? Because we get to a point in our hobby journey where we either get burned out by what we like doing, or we've got other interests that we want to share, you know. That's the same. This is not good. How you doing? Why are all the old regulars coming in now? You bastards. I'm a couple of minutes away from signing off. But I appreciate all of you being here nonetheless. Yes, smexy so-and-sos. Look what I did. Try and war against that. Whoa. You know what'd be interesting, right, is if by accident, by like pure accident of wild belief, an Orc War boss's soul got trapped in a soul stone, and then it got put in a wraith construct. Could you imagine? That'd be insane. Just getting home from work. Fair dues. That is us. Do you get all the weapon options in the box version? I don't know, to be honest. Honestly, don't know. I don't think so, but I think it's a doable thing because typically people don't just get one, and in the box sets, the army box sets, you always have the troops with the weapon platform and a wraith lord, so you can always double up on the weapon options. So, but I had a quick look online, and it seems to be a popular combination. So, you know what I mean? Anyways, so yeah, it's just the jet bikes now to come along, and then we'll have a little Eldari combat force, or combat patrol as it's called. There you go. Yeah. Still think they're just like fragile, annoying things, but hey ho, that is all the stuff built that's been delivered so far. Watch how I'll get bloody delivery next week. But on that bombshell, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate all of you. We will be back on Friday for Community Corner. So if you want to see your stuff shown off, whether it's complete works of art, works in progress, or hobby hoards, ideas, and all that sort of stuff, then hop over to the Discord. It's free to do so, and post all your stuff there. We'd love to see it. Bikes over 3 issues. I'm not sure actually. I thought they might be over 2, but I don't know how they're paired off. If they're paired off, or if they're spoons are free or whatever. But anyways, check Warhammer's website. It'll have it on there. Like I say, he gets it straight from the horse's mouth, so it's all legit information there. But yeah, I'll see you Friday. Let's see if we can raid someone while we're at it. Shared love. Can you feel the love tonight? Thanks once again to Bill for being a wonderful mod. Thank you all for tuning in, being here tonight. Who are we going to raid? Oh, Reaper miniatures, eh? Why not? Let's raid into Reaper miniatures. Okay, it looks like they're trying to organise a get-together, and they got a map up and everything, so interesting. Anyways, as always, big love to all of you. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.